as women, we've adapted this like agreement of how we should be as women. And that blocks us from being fully expressed on every level. The first thing I want to tell you is actually another little story. And that is that, I guess I won't give specifics, but I was at a breathwork conference where I was a presenter, and all of the women were practitioners and facilitators, were taking on a certain persona. Their persona appeared to be almost like overly sympathetic, almost like they had to talk with a whisper, a very soft voice, and they had to have a certain look on their face. And I felt like they were maybe playing a role as a woman. And I didn't resonate with it because it's not a match for me. I am not that. And I'm going to guarantee you that I am connected to every aspect of my feminine energy. So what I did when it was my opportunity to present is I presented all different versions of feminine energy, most certainly the Mother Teresa, compassionate, patient, kind, caregiving, and nurturing. But do you also realize that we literally call the strongest force that we know of, the forces of nature, we call it Mother Nature, feminine energy. Mother Nature carved the Grand Canyon, right? Mother Nature is the tsunami, the earthquake that levels the earth. Mother energy, feminine energy can be very strong. And by the way, this is important, Lynn, not by mimicking masculine energy, not by seeming to be bossy or angry or anything like that. We can stand in our authority as a strong woman and speak into a truth without needing to express our own discomfort with authority, express our own discomfort by standing in our value in a place of command, by having to seem to be something that we're not. Did you hear what I was really saying about that? Feminine can be the most tender, and it can also be the most strong. And we don't need to disguise the energy as something that it's not. We only need to be comfortable with the energies within ourselves and stand in our authority and stand in our value to express it. Another thing is that this was really important. You used these words like women don't want to feel a feeling or speak into a truth if it is unpleasant. And we are definitely going to get to that fear-rooted pattern. That's going to be very important. So let's move to the heart. So we've had the root, we've had the sacral sphex center, we've had the solar plexus. Now, number 4, we're going to the heart. And I want to tell you that the heart chakra has very little to do with romantic relationships, although all relationships come in different contexts, and that is included, but it's not exclusive to the heart. So the heart is less about special relationships, romantic relationships, and it's more about love of humanity. It's more about compassion, remember for humanity and all living beings, the plants, the animals, and most especially each other. Remember that thing about not judging humanity? So if we say in a bigger conversation that there are only 2 choices here, one is fear and one is love, then we're going to rephrase fear as a cry for love. So now we only have love and a cry for love, for which the only appropriate response is love. And that resides in the heart, right? So it's with compassion. And by the way, in the highest aspect of the highest expression of the heart chakra, we would know in the way of compassion, and this is also going to be here, we would know that every single woman, every single human, in fact, has the right to be exactly as they are in the moment that they stand in, with what they've chosen to learn through everything they're up against in the form of limiting beliefs and agreements made in fear, right? They're encountering themselves in a moment that they are entitled to. And for us to realize that, know who they are in truth, and have a natural response of compassion. Compassion is the natural response of an awakened heart, of an awakened and balanced heart chakra. Yeah.
Yeah.